I was gonna say a thing, and then I decided against it as I started this recording because, well, do I want to say it? Well, I don't even want to say that. Azal Exquisite Taste, by the way. We're gonna move on to the next custom character. I might go back to the previous one in the last episode, which should be 16. But we're definitely not. Again, until there's a reason, and the reason is mainly unless I play a character like 10 times around, plus or well, really minus 3 or 4 times, then yeah, we're gonna do otherwise. But yeah, otherwise we're just gonna move on and see what happens. And we are going to just start this right off the bat as soon as possible because I have to get to the timestamp. That way I can talk about things that actually make sense. Azal, by the way. Not Zigtaz. I always click Zigtaz when I mean Azal. But as we get into Azal Exquisite Taste, character exclusive random item, custom character, once more, we have Shadow Shroud. We start with a steak knife, which, unfortunately, well, you could give a character 2 steak knives, but unfortunately, you can't dual wield in this game, so I did play the fighting game. I wasn't very good at it. second touchings on knowledge, strength, and maybe a dexterity check. We have 5 strength, 7 dexterity, 5 perception, 5 knowledge, and 4 charisma. So aside from dexterity, strength is actually not that bad. And this steak knife is going to be randomized when I enter the home here. I don't remember the reason why. Maybe it's just a thing that happens in game. We want rest, by the way. Thankfully, we do start with the weapon, but if this steak knife goes down to 2 damage, we are in trouble. We're not going to use the schoolyard. I personally prefer the history club, but you can history club, but you can use the schoolyard. Also, yeah, so we got a very good steak knife. The speed, if it was a little slower, it would be a bit worse, but like that. The reason why I say that is because looking at the speed calculation, 77 minus 21, so we get to prep attack, which is 8 damage guaranteed. If it were 80, then it gets a little dicey because things can happen to your dexterity in between. And usually you don't want to level up to get your stats up to a level in which it you can do things like prep attack. But as we get into this run, so let us see here. And we will see what happens. So, without further ado, let's see what our mysteries are, and then I'll kind of relax. So, a good time for me to pause, actually, because now at least you can see the board. Might get interrupted again, but yeah, I had to do a thing. So, Akamanto, Nails, Metamorph... Wow, that's a lot of bosses, by the way. And then story as well. Okay, so here's hoping the 4 damage steak knife pulls through. But what do I want to do first? That being said, our Doom is going to be a little lower. Did I enable Monument or the Legal Den? Either way, this is gonna be very painful. We'll take Metamorphosis first. Yeah, and then we have Azal. Item in inventory, not so bad. We have Monument, so that's gonna be a full board, but we'll see. I mean, it's not like I enabled Prepare anyway, so we're gonna police station the downtown. Downtown and Forest, if I see either of the two, I immediately set the police patrols. You are likely to... Well, Forest depends on your mysteries, but downtown is not a bad place if it's high threat level to just brute force brainlessly pick the police patrols to put there, in my opinion anyway. Again, that changes if you're using a lot of custom mysteries that take you elsewhere, but usually downtown is a very visited area. Sometimes it's not. I want to say half and half custom mysteries that I feel like, I mean, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like you investigate a lot of other locations. Our stamina is a bit low. I might even want to drink that energy drink now. I guess we'll see. Here I should have set it to the mansion, but either way, we're going to get good use out of it anyway. If my stamina doesn't drop anymore, I should be perfectly fine here. But I guess we'll see. Nice 12 roll, by the way. Are we gonna be okay here? I guess we're gonna find out. If I do this and bad things happen, by the way, that's not actually 4 damage, apparently. Unless I have a thing? No. I'm just going crazy. Why am I doing less damage? Anywho. Hopefully the steak knife... If the steak knife is actually bugged, funny enough, that means it's a lot worse. In this version anyway, but we'll see. I could just go out of my mind, but that's a lot of 50% I have to gamble on. So instead, I guess we do this. It's not my favorite pick, but hopefully we do 4 damage. I really hope we do 4 damage. We don't do 4 damage. That's just a visual. Again, maybe I'm under some status effect. I swear I wasn't, though, so we're just taking damage in the face. Period. That's all I have to say. But I don't have another weapon available, so I actually just have to keep the steak knife equipped. Oh my goodness, and I would like to not miss too many times. Basically, if this steak knife actually hits 70% of the time, we'll be perfectly fine. But, yeah. We do 9 damage here, by the way, so we should be okay. But yeah, I was lied to, because the steak knife says 4... Unless having it equipped bugs out the random item stat generation, but that would be really strange. Lost bath, so never mind. This... I wouldn't say this run took a nosedive, but it's kind of... All we've done is kind of neutralize the plane that we're on. If we're to speak in a metaphorical, figurative sense. Why am I looking at this TV, by the way? Yeah, nothing much else to say here. So, I was going to take Akamanto next. I guess we might as well, because there's a good chance I have to rest anyway, which means we're not going to get the rest as bonus, is what I'm trying to say. And all this resting is to recover any lost HP. By the way, I see OBS is going crazy, so I'm going to hit this. I'm going to make another cut. Yeah, just making a quick check. There was something I could have done. There was something that I did, so hopefully that helps. History Club, by the way. Ooh, this is a lot of Doom, but... Yeah, 10 Doom to pretty much beat Akamanto. I guess we'll take it. I didn't want to take it like that, but I guess we are. And we'll do that because either that or I lose about... If I lose about 4 all during Akamanto, which isn't too likely to happen, but say I enter Akamanto in a lot of... with low stamina, then it's like if to prevent losing, we want to use the insta-kill spell. Which seems to be what's happening because I'm getting absolutely throttled on my stamina. That being said, I still want to rest anyway, so hey. We want to keep our stamina and reason high. It's a bit hard when we fail every single check, which is like, theoretically speaking, you are going to fail more with a character who has less stats overall. Even if one of them is a little high, even though it's not that high, but... And then keep in mind, yes, what am I trying to say? I kind of bedazzled myself because... I was thinking of what to do in this turn. Nice 72%, by the way. 28 into 28. Why do I even do this to myself? Well, thankfully we didn't get hurt too much. That's 10 experience, by the way. Yeah, keep in mind, Harbinger lowers all his stats by 1, in case anyone forgot. But, so, yeah, we need a rest here. I'm gonna rest a bit more. I'm gonna rest a bit more. And then do this. So, we're entering our third mystery at 40% Doom. That's essentially what I'm trying to say here. Because we are going to equip Akamanto's mask. No reason not to. But we also don't want to do anything else. Okay, just making sure I don't have anything, any items in the inventory. And then we take our Doom because of our 1 fun. But again, because Out of Funds exists as an event, it's a small little, I guess, knowledge check is what I'm trying to get at here. So sad. Running shoes could be interesting. Yeah, we're not really planning to buy. So, Obsessive Shopper, Escape Artist. Makes sense for this character, but I'm trying to decide what I really want to do. So, we can leave our Dexterity at 7. Flashbacks you can get rid of. Depends on how hurt I am stamina-wise. And yeah, just making sure we lost the bath. Do I want to take Ringu? Because Ward doesn't count as an exact escape, and I can handcuff that one. My stamina is really low, though. And then we have Nails, too. I guess we're going to run from Nails, and then we fight everything else. But because I think it's worse here, because of how many forced encounters we fight. Now we have to get Shadow Shroud. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's really much else I can think about, though. I think we just press forward. Figuratively, and kind of not literally, but hey. The higher level we were, though, the better we'd be here, but that's not the case. We can't run from this, can we? Nope. Probably should have brought handcuffs then, but I think we're in pain anyway. Yeah, we're in a lot of pain. Can I do this? I could. We're gonna do it. We need RNG to go in our favor. Considering how many 78, 72, whatever 70% attacks I missed, shouldn't be so bad. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I could throw the Kendall helmet. Maybe we proc the Kendall helmet first, though, so I'm gonna brace here and do this. We didn't. And guess we take another gamble. I think this is better than double attack boost. Is that better than double attack boost? No, 70%. 70%, no, I think we want to spread them out. Because of how math works. Let me see here. 1, 2, blah. 1, 2, 3, blah. Yeah. 90, 80, 72%. Otherwise, 60%. Hitting 2 60% out of 3. I think is worse than this, so we're gonna go for it. Good. That time, my later attack was the one with higher probability, but either way, we were gambling. Now I could rest here, but we're at a point where, well, actually we could still rest. I should have rested because now we're in another all encounter, and I don't have handcuffs. So here's hoping the Kendall helmet procs at some point in my life, because let's even assume it's 20%. It has to proc at least once in a run, but it's not, so... I also missed double 60%. I'm pretty sure Kendall helmet can proc in an all encounter. If I'm not right about that, well... I guess I'm not right about that. So... Are we just dead here no matter what? I probably have to throw the steak knife. I can't, though, because if I throw the steak knife and we fight a boss, we're dead. So... Yep. This is what I was afraid of. If we were on the 4th mystery, this would be a lot worse, but... We happen to miss every single strong, 60%. We missed 60% twice, so... 10 out of every 100, or 1 out of every 10 people are me, and I'm one of those 10 people. One of the 10 people out of hundreds, or everyone else. So, I think we just have to do this and hope. There were better things I could have done, but... I can't throw away the steak knife. The other thing I could have done was rest, but I guess we'll see. Okay, good. We actually hit every single one of those. We just have to rest now. Especially while we don't have fetid fumes, so we're basically just going to top off our reason. We're not going to top off our reason, but we're going to go enough so that we have enough stamina without capping on things. We're going to just gamble here. Yeah, and then we can rest again to top ourselves off. We need to. We'll die otherwise, so... keeping in mind, though, that we can't really spend those funds anywhere, so all I really did was lose reason. But hey. Again, we want to keep one fund for out of fund. Is this the last encounter? No. This is... that's right, it's a ghost encounter. We can't run. Let me just check. I might as well check, right? No harm in checking. Because either I can run and I run, or I can't and we just fight anyway. It's a lot of all damage, though. We do want to throw the Kendall helmet, because that will save us a turn, but we just have to sit here and take all damage. I do have to probably grab painkillers as well, but hey. So these Kendall helmets never proc. Either that, or, again, like I mentioned, all damage doesn't work. This is someone with hundreds of hours in World of Horror, by the way, questioning myself. That's just me as a player, though, as you'll see in my Against the Storm video later today, hopefully. Oh, I didn't click a single thing! Oh, no! I think it's showing on OBS, though, but that's interesting. So, yeah, we're gonna do another... I'm gonna do another check. I think that may... I feel like well, I can't say... I don't want to say anything because it's just assumptions at this point. But yeah, I'll leave this on the screen, and I'll try to figure it out, because then I have 24 hours... Well, 18 hours, really, because I do a recording and then I upload and everything. But we'll see. I'm going to try to fix whatever event is here. That was in the apartments, right? And I think I've run into this before, but we'll see. We'll see if it was actually the same event. There's a dog looking at me. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye. If you have anything to say, you know what to do, because I'm going to go